There are lots of remedies for constipation out there, and some work better for others, some work better than others. Now, of course, the old saying goes, the best form of treatment is prevention, and the best way to treat constipation is to prevent it altogether by fasting, abstaining from eating solid foods for periods of time, preferably once or twice a week, and eating a proper diet full of water, high water content diet, as well as fibers, right? So of course that would be primarily a fruit-based diet, fruits and vegetables, not vegan. I didn't say vegan because lots of the vegan foods actually contribute to the constipation issue. So if you have an idea how much percentage of humanity is constipated right now, it's kind of funny and tragic at the same time, right? You've got people right now, as I'm making this video and as you're watching it, millions and millions and millions of people sitting on the toilet and nothing's coming out, right? You've got some big CEO of some big company right now on the toilet, sitting on the toilet, right? Everyone's like scared of him, looks up to him, and he is sitting on the toilet, in his private toilet. You know, only if people knew what happens in the background, right? Right? He's constipated, can't take a shit. So of course that is the best way to treat constipation. But if you find yourself caught in this situation, in this problem, and I'm going to tell you another way to use it, not necessarily by being constipated, but another way. I'll tell you in a second. So if you find yourself constipated, this fruit here is really, really magical. I know people talk about prunes, you know, for their ability to relieve constipation. This, in my opinion, is much better because it's watery also. Okay, prunes are dry. This is watery. Dragon fruits. Now, you might have seen this. It's exotic, right? It's exotic looking. You might have seen this in your local supermarket if you're living in Europe or America or Canada, Australia, which most of you guys live there. This is a tropical fruit. And usually in those northern hemisphere countries, it's expensive. It's really expensive. But here it's not that. It's really not expensive. I'm in Ecuador, right? It's available everywhere. And when I was in Thailand, it's available everywhere, and it's inexpensive, right? It's 50 cents. Okay, 50 cents. Sometimes you get a better deal, but 50 cents. I think in Canada I saw it once for like $4 or $5 a piece. So this will work better for you guys that are in tropical regions, okay? But if you're gonna go to tropical region, keep this in mind as a remedy. Now, this is, I said the best way to treat constipation is to prevent it. But also, this can be used for cleansing, okay? If you're trying to cleanse. So what I do is I abstain from solid food for 2 to 3 days a week, and then I break my fasts the first few hours with 2 of these bad boys. And a few hours later, I go to take a very relieving shit, all this old stuff. Because when you fast, you don't go to toilet. You just don't go to toilet sometimes for 2 to 3 days. All this, oops, almost dropped it. All this old waste is accumulating, but it's kind of still hanging out in your intestines. And upon eating, depending on what you eat, you can just go take a nice relieving shit. All right. So this can also be used. I use it in that context also. So I use it if I find myself in the predicament of being constipated. I use it. Okay. Again, I'm not perfect, and there are times where I eat the wrong foods and I find myself constipated. Then I use this baby here, and it does beautiful things. Okay, beautiful relieving things. And I use this when I break a fast to get all this old waste to leave, right? So this, something, I don't know exactly what it does. There's probably some properties in it that stimulate bowel movements. It's watery, fibrous, and I'm sure it's got something in it other than the water and the fiber that stimulates bowel movements. Incredible, really incredible at doing at relieving constipation and cleansing the intestines. You may no longer suffer from constipation. You may be eating a primarily fruit and vegetable diet, and so, but you do some fasting, or you want to cleanse the intestines, move the waste, stimulate bowel movements. This is fantastic. So if you live in the tropics, try this for both constipation relief and for cleansing, clearing out, brooming the intestines from old waste also. Okay, I really love this thing, and it tastes good. It tastes nice. If you get a nice ripe one, it's sweet. It's got like a grapey taste to it. It tastes like grapes. It's got seeds in it, the little black seeds also. Yeah, so this is definitely one of my favorite fruits, particularly for these effects that it has, and it's got nice taste. I mean, of course, mangoes, ripe papayas, I prefer them to dragon fruits, but dragon fruit's nice too. It tastes almost like grapes, like sweet grapes, if you get a nice ripe one. Okay, try this out next time you find yourself in a predicament of not being able to squeeze waste out of your intestines, or if you want to cleanse, you can break your fast with this. Break the fast with this. If you're doing like a water fast, or you're abstaining from solid foods, wait for a few hours and then go. You won't be able to hold it. You'll just go straight to the bathroom. All right. Yeah, that's about it. All right, guys. Hope you're having a beautiful day. If you want to support us on Patreon, I have a link down below in the description. And as a token of gratitude for your support, there will be a link where you can come join us in our mastermind Telegram group, where you basically be with your virtual family, essentially. Also, if you want to just support us, one-time donations on PayPal are highly appreciated and accepted, and I thank you guys for your generous donations. The link down below, if you want to do one-time donations to show your appreciation in that way, the link down below in the description. I do one-on-one video consultations as well, if you're interested. The link is down below. I love you guys, and until next time, may the force be with you.